Alright, is this thing on? Testing, testing, one, two. Alright, good, alright, good. There we go. That's an ultimate stream of this season. And all I can hope is this works. Also, noise boom. Alright, now let me see. Technically, I can choose what we start off with. So, let's just start off with the basic classic. Welcome to skydiving. You know, I think when I first played this game, I always used to risk stuff. Let's see, that's my real life me. They can do anything. You know what? There's Bugsy, Clifford. Well, I can even pirate a cookie. Or... it takes a lot of registration. Anyway, let's get on with it. You know, it's really... looking back, I really notice how basic some of the graphics and models are. And how much of an up the Nintendo Switch does its stuff. But still, sometimes gameplay matters. I think I did it correctly. Oh no. Okay, I wish the camera was a bit better, but you know what? I'm still doing what I can. There we go. Ah, this is the stuff. This is definitely the stuff. Oh, come on! Oh, great. Right, one more, one more. Alright, how'd I do?
Okay, everyone, warm up.
I didn't get that much. Oh well. Fortunately, the first part's usually the hardest. There we go. I think it's quite an iconic opening for this game. I've definitely done better in the past. Maybe I was being a bit too hard on myself. We'll try that again.
Excellent. Okay, here we go.
On. There we go. Picture perfect. Alright, I see the group with the green and yellow. I want that one. That's gonna be hard. Right. Ugh. Can't do them all. I think I'll do one more group. That was much better.
Okay, everyone, form up.
Too shabby. No, okay, that was way better. Alright, 137.
It's a new record.
I want to try getting more stamps if possible. Those would be nice. Meanwhile, I think it might be also fun to just explore the island, because why not? We'll explore via plane. Let's see, let's start by learning how to control the plane. Simple. Just hold the plane steady and just run into the face of a mountain. Trust me, you will not die. Look, on a more serious note, focus on motion and explore the island as much as you can. Don't do anything stupid. You also shake the controller forward to get a little bit of boost, which defies physics, but it is what it is. We also have this blaster because, let's be real, it's a video game. You gotta shoot stuff. And of course we got the information. First we have the Queen Peach. Well, let's be real. It was the original Peach ship. The Princess Peach from the Origami King wasn't as original. You might be familiar with what we're above right now. Yeah, I feel like Nintendo really outdid themselves on this one. I mean, let's be real. They've turned this area into a battle stage in Mario Kart 8, in Mario Kart. I think it might have originated from the 3DS game, but it's in the Wii U version. This is the Switch version. This was not in the Switch version at all. I always found that convenient. Also, reminds me that Mario Kart World is a upcoming game. Okay, apparently the bridge has strings that matter if you collide into it. The Red Iron Bridge, which I really thought this was the Golden Gate Bridge for a moment. Well, that makes me wonder why how the Golden Gate Bridge got its name. Did it start off as golden? I never researched that. Now let's go deep into the island. We see more wondrous stuff. Gling Lake? Interesting. About this forest, Which, I don't know if this does anything. Wait, Stonehenge. This is going to do something. Forest Monument. 3 mysterious rock monuments on the island. Wind Orchard. Guessing the big lighthouse is also a monument. I see the remote island. There's definitely landmarks there. I have no idea what the radio stimming sounds are. I'm guessing there's something necessary. Oh, head-on collision. Oh, come on! Yes, of course. A sane person would fly into the middle of a commute tunnel. Boone? Anything neat there? Nope. This island is littered with things to explore. Pretty sure that there's at least 100 of these information panels. Who knows if I can get 20? Mysterious ruins. Oh, there's a dangerous inside there. Dead end point. Okay, these are also some pretty darn durable planes. And yeah. This is an even bigger commute tunnel, and we are supposed to explore the interior of this. Why do they encourage it? I mean, not for the record, I don't want to discourage modern Nintendo from that, but still. Let's see if I can get the tennis court. I landed by playing the tennis court. That's something I landed well. Alright. How was that? 21! Oh, actually, darn. There might only be 80. And I already found a quarter of them.
Congratulations!
We can now pop balloons.
Excellent!
We're now flying the evening. Alright, let's do that. No CPU set on Discord server evening. This is referring to our routine league reading. Not pop balloons. Do those drop star bits? Oh, I see a balloon. Why everyone's holding up their balloons? It's nice. Now this feels like vacation. House here would have an amazing view, but I feel like having a house here would also ruin the island. If this game... Okay, I was about to say if this game got remade in Switch, they should definitely have the water effects, but they actually do have water effects in this version. Impressive. Although even though it's just a Steam effect, really. It's cool. It really is. Now I could just shake my controller back and forth. Get that momentum running. I don't think shaking the remote does anything else either. It takes a while to get to the golf island. I know that. And there are definitely some landmarks to cover, so it's really meant to be a one-day trip. Sport fishing spot. I don't know if that's this place of any significance. We'll have to find out. Right, up we go. That's satisfying. Well, it could have been more satisfying, but it was satisfying enough. It took half of the time to get here. There gotta be some significant landmarks. Just gotta remember them. There's one. Got it? Golf Area B. Got Crab Rock. Now let's see. Ooh. Golf Area C. Fancy, fancy. Okay, 40 seconds left. Got not a lot of time left. Let's take the main building. Expect something in there. 19th hole hotel. Well, the 19th hole existed. I think I got everything there, but who knows? I could be wrong, and I'm going to find out the hard way. Yeah, we didn't really find many balloons, but that was the objective. The objective was to get rid of that, to find the places in that remote area.
Congratulations!
Island Hopper, that's something. Just need like, that's all. Things I love with cool features. Oh, we can cut the engine. We can shoot a flare. Ooh, whale. Cut the engine. There's the flare. Now I can change the camera. Hello, cheese. Welcome. Oh, wow. Just when I saw a whale. That's true. Flying can be fun, especially if you're in control with no limit. I think that's the whale-related one. I'm also doing the standing up. I'm really giving my feet some exercise. That reminds me of how yesterday I actually got used. That game you was talking about. It's definitely fun. Definitely think the average player, definitely is probably in primary or middle school. Did not hear a lot of deep voices. Well, that's fine. And some games are like that. And hey, the youth have more time in their hands. Which is with full game, Pilot Wings on Roost. Oh yeah. Well, technically, this is a full game of its own, but I guess it's contained. I wish they made a sequel to this. It would be nice. But I'll imagine they made this in Mario Kart World or the Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild world. That would be difficult. That would be brutal. Both those games have massive world maps. For the record, Mario Kart World comes out in, I'd say, 2.5 weeks. But still, the information I've learned is a lot. Not that much, I haven't learned all of it, but I've learned enough for me to conclude that the game is in fact a lot. Sea Serpent Cavern. This feels like a Zelda dungeon. This area feels like it could connect to a Zelda dungeon on its own. I like it. Needle Point Spire at almost 200 feet. That's 200 feet high. Okay, now I gotta question how big the knees are. If that's 200 feet high. Now, I thought this planet was somewhat smallish, but I could be wrong. Alright, I think that's another rock main landmark. Ooh, the gate's definitely gonna be a clue. Ooh, Palm Boulevard. And we got Kokoba Hotel as well. And I missed that first time. Only a smidge. Ooh, pool. Yeah, sweet. I think that's the table tennis area. Yes. This is the frisbee dog area, which is another place I want to pay attention to. Ooh. I was in a kind of Wii Sports Resort tournament a couple weeks back. It was not easy, and I made it to some opponents were playing frisbee dog. It was starting off not too bad. I may have given her a little bit of some wisdom, and in the second round, shots 5 to 6 to 10, she gets a perfect score. All pinks and pops balloons. And I was like, what the heck did I just do? I kind of want to give myself credit, but can I really? I want to do some frisbee dog to show you what I can do and what I've learned. It's not easy. Beginning wakeboard area. There's going to be an intermediate and expert, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's have that did. 14. We are getting a collection.
Excellent.
Ooh, double blaster. And night mode. Only the Switch had an evening mode. That'd be fun. Same with computers. And turn like a sunset yellow orange during the evening. That'd be so cool. Instead of having a basic white and a basic black, have a sunset color. They did that with Lichen Rock from Pokemon. I don't see why they can't do it here. Hello, Milk. Welcome. Oh, right. Almost forgot. What? Sunlight mounts are probably exclusive tonight. How you doing? I'm fine by my own house. For less than a week. I'll be going on a certain special vacation. Hello, Jane. Doing okay? I'm starting late because I had to do some flight preparations. It's my own will. That definitely was not pleasant, but it got it done. I'll say that much. I'm exploring the boundaries of Woohoo Island. I've got more than half of them now. But the more you find, the harder it is to find the rest. That's how Easter eggs work. It reminds me, my school was doing some sort of Infinity Stone hunt. I forgot about it. Got the lava tube. Some fancy entrance. And then here we've got the Silk Sands. I think that's a place for the archery contest. I could be wrong. That sounds about right. I really want to pop the balloons, but I gotta keep up focus on the task at hand. Oh, another landmark. Mountain hikers. So now we're considering people as landmarks. Well done. Amazing, outstanding work as always, Nintendo. Hold up. The tank just went through that tunnel. Again, an off-road vehicle is a landmark. But the lone cedar, how did a big cedar grow? So, that's a very good question. How did a big cedar get so close to an active volcano? Mountain monument? Not to mention the big cedar, I definitely remember that's a place that's close to that's the tunnel to the volcano. The lava volcano. Here. Alright, we're going to steer left. Hold up. The lava. Yeah, I plan on doing that, although I want to save the best for last. Hold up. Another one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. Ah. Then I'm going to do that. Alright. I'm going to take it from below. No! No! There we go. Yeah, that's basically a kamikaze move. How can a plane fit under that itty bitty tunnel? That's enough. I'd like to know. I'm amused, but I want to know why the bridge is so small. I'm impressed. Don't get me wrong, but like, did I intend that? Was that intentional design? Alright. Pretty sure what's in here is going to be an information mark. Yep. Not sure if my memory is serving me correct, but that is definitely intentional geography. Already got the whisker. Now we've got a beginner wakeboarding spot, or a canoeing spot. There's probably going to be an advanced or an intermediate. An expert. Barnacle art. Okay, we've not explored this area yet. 20 seconds. Someone has to have something, right? Nope, we've already been here before. Ah, I'm not gonna make it. And at least we got 14 again. Definitely kept growing the collection.
Congratulations!
The islands are now lit up at night. Ooh. Keep it up. I'm guessing by getting all 80, I'm going to get an award. That's my best intuition. But for the day, sleep. Pill screen punch. Not bad answers. I've also credit them up with a creative program known as Smash Lemonade when I'm at home. And it's exactly what it sounds like, except there's a little more to it. I usually enjoy drinking vitamin water lemonades. It may have been a habit of mine that formed during the pandemic, but they feel like lemonade, except they seem to be healthier. And I might be on the more athletic side of gamers. Although I do not know for a fact, but I know the stereotype for gamers isn't far off. And I'm not the kind of person that eats Cheetos. Which I know. That's probably an unpopular viewpoint. It's the truth. I'm mildly lactose intolerant. I'd get outside and do more exercise stuff if my stamina wasn't horrible. Basically, the Smash Lemonade program, something I made up and has not gone mainstream at all, is basically where I freeze my vitamin waters into my freezer, and whenever I get pissed or have some steam to let out, I go somewhere that's safe, with safe boundaries, sometimes a patio, sometimes downstairs when no one's around, and just put out my anger into breaking the ice. And then I reward myself with the frozen drink. Ooh. Wait, how do I escape this place? Oh, wait, the bleb's gotta have information on it. I know. Sometimes I even just have an Italian ice on a daily basis at times to just smooth my throat. And that's for me. Not sure about that part. Although sometimes I cry, sometimes I eat, sometimes I just chomp it. Which, I know, some of my friends have told me that's detrimental to my teeth. Not a care. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I might be entitled to believe my jaws are strong enough, but that could just be me. Ooh, fireworks. That's fancy. Oh yeah, they're having a party. What's coming my way? I'm not gonna miss it. I know, sometimes I can say questionable stuff. For the record, if my teeth ever start hurting, I know when to stop. Alright. Power cruising arena. Getting a lot left now. We found most of them. I also realized using the arrow keys can turn the camera. Now talk about vertigo. Ooh. I think I'm gonna make the blimp in time, so I'm gonna see if this trail has anything. Right. Yeah, got some stuff. Alright. At least we got 60.
Excellent.
We can now fly a two-seater plane. Oh no. Does this mean we get an even bigger plane? Nope. Now I'm literally riding along. My meat is literally now just tagging along for the ride. I'm gonna get myself killed. I'm so gonna get myself killed at this rate. Oh, there's a bounty. What? Hold on. Focus on the task at hand. Priorities, priorities. There we go. Pilot wings. Interesting. I heard that from Smash. Hello, Mew Mew. Welcome back. Hello. How have you been, Mew Mew? For me, I've been life. Living. Oh, I'm trying out some games you play. Basically. Whew. Fireworks launch zone. They just implied there's more than one fireworks launch zone. You can't fly over here at night. It's dangerous. Wow, they really have to say that. Lots of stuff. I think there's some features in this game that I never realized. Ghost plots exist till someone does it. Well, I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing. But thoughts are a good way to keep people occupied. Well, maybe I should always start the stream off with slots in the chat, just to start the hook. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. So, anyway, I started playing Yeeps a bit ago. My YT Stream Link has the words Rage on it. Wait. Oh, yeah, that is so weird. Not sure if that even means anything. But yeah, that was odd. Anyway, I tried out Yeeps. That definitely seems fun. Actually, it got me playing with the VR headset for over an hour, maybe even an hour and a half. So that's an accomplishment I never thought would happen. With Gunbears, I don't think I played that game. I could have that game in my head for over, who knows how long. Yeah, the people there were actually pretty nice to me. Well, except for the first time. The first time I was just killed instantly. That could have been bad. That could have just been a mishap. And my anxiety kicking in. Oh, okay, now they're going to torment me. Now we're getting the stuff. A movie called Crudes. Oh, right! Oh my god. Yes! I'm glad that movie. Okay, I am so glad that movie's getting attention. I loved watching that movie when I watched it. I think the first time I watched it was in 2015. That movie's childhood for me. It is so cool, good. Like especially I also really like the music with the scene where the Mecanivore, also known as that rainbow tiger, is the chasing the dad guy, Grub. That movie really felt like my childhood. Like you don't believe. Ironically, what got me into the Croods movie was the Angry Birds. The Angry Birds studio Rovio created a game in the past called the Croods. Unfortunately, you can't find it anymore. They basically they deleted its existence at some point. But it was a build your own village type of game where you had to basically produce resources, almost similar to Cookie Run Kingdom in a way. And you would encounter different hybrid animals. They even had something called a Sharkadon that was at the time exclusive to the game. Ooh, fancy. You know what I'm talking about then. Good, very good. Yeah, that was some nice stuff, I'll say. And then I made a sequel to it. I've never come to watch it. Maybe I should one day. But I've learned that sequels, unfortunately, usually aren't quite as good. And besides, I say usually, there are some exceptions. Ironically, I find the Angry Birds movie to be one of them. Interesting. I remember where Drug basically trapped a guy in a log. But the main thing, it was Mecanivore that really stuck out to me. They have the apex predator and they turn him into a character. That's well done. And also the scene at the end. Well, the end as basically the overarching antagonist of the movie, basically turned out to be a volcanic eruption, not that it was in the past. And, well, it's not really logical. Basically, Grug and his animals survive a pyroclastic flow. That's some really impressive stuff. Wait, another one? We're doing a good. I think we've done a good job so far. Don't think there's a lot left. Oh, collision! Ever heard of Vince? I think you mentioned that last time. Mentioned something like that. Is that some Netflix show about a superhero kind of faces kind of run away from something, some father or something? Who's Miguel? Forgot that guy. But isn't Miguel the guy from Coco? Or am I mixing up my movies? I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of animated movies recently. Maybe I've outgrown them. I don't know. Actually, that's not entirely true. There's YouTube for a reason. Oh, I see. I saw it actually. Diddy got a slight redesign. His teeth, I don't think his teeth are going to retract anymore. I wonder if his teeth actually going to be in the Nintendo Switch too. It's not a major redesign as Donkey Kong, but they basically updated Diddy. I saw that on Game Explain and on Nintendo Switch News too, I believe. It actually, yeah. I can hook up my. I technically could hook up my Nintendo Switch. Actually, I want to see it for myself. Actually, no, it's not. It's not there. Huh. I saw something from Game Explain talking about how gave they made some polish to Diddy Kong. I can't find it myself though. I'm not sure where I got the source. Basically, I think they made Diddy Kong's eyes slightly separated, but like if you only can tell if you look carefully. And he also and his it's really similar to his Mario Kart 8 profile image. He also now has you can also see teeth on his lips. I think his hat's slightly longer. And I think that has a pin on it as well. So it's not noticeable. But yeah. That gives me hope that Nintendo is actually including Diddy Kong in the Nintendo Switch 2 after all. Eh. Which, ironically, Diddy Kong has been playable in more Donkey Kong games than Donkey Kong himself. I didn't realize that at first, but the more I realized it, the more I had the shock. Oh, the Donkey Kong Country games. I think if you count the Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, Donkey Kong Climber, that's a different story. Only one new icon. Okay, now I gotta up my game. Time to take a seat. And execute Order 66. Invincible is the Man of Steel, so he just blasts through people and explodes them. Almost reminds me of the Terminator. I say in an oddly loud voice. I'm just gonna follow this plane. There's blood everywhere and bloody parts. Oh, body parts. Oh yeah, that's a different story. That's really photogenic. Hmm. Okay, I'm looking carefully at the sea. There could be some remote locations with landmarks. It's too dark to even see the cables, let alone inspect them. I see a boat in the distance. Let's take a closer look. Also, hello? I wonder if this thing does anything. I see some balloons. Poppity poppity poppity. Rippity poppity, your balloons are moppity. Wait, that makes no sense. I was about to say my balloons are mine, but I wanted to rhyme. Oh, I still did. A sea caddy. Oh, poor canoer. I popped her for a look. Is that my sister? Never mind. Let's continue. Stream canoeist. There. Got the Yas face. Interesting. Is that an emote you can buy? Still got a good amount of landmarks from that run. Boats could always be a sign. Doesn't mean that, actually, I just implied that boats are always a sign. That's not true, forget what I just said. But anything could be the last remaining landmarks. More landmark I've already collected. There's the beginner's wakeboard area. I wonder where if the intermediate area exists. Where I could find it. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hitbox. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. That's a frisbee dog spot. And we already got it. Darn it! Ugh. We really have thought of everything at this rate. Let's have the bonfire. Well, we got 70, and then only 10 remained. Never mind, I take that back. We got 69. You know, I just realized, I wonder if the starting area counts as 1. Yeah. That's a very valid point. But no, people are casual, like, that's life. It's another normal day at Wii Sports Resorts. Isn't it wonderful? Ironically, the weird thing is, the people in Wii Sports Resort in Hoo Island, it's the opposite for them. For them, it's a pleasure. Which is definitely questionable in real life, but it's a game, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, it matters for the better. They encourage activity. Okay, so the plane can get wet. Good thing we just confirmed. Now do. Oh, here's one. Sorry about that. Mm, that's a tall order, Mew Mew. Not sure if anyone can do that. Unless it was a really cheap one. I'd want a new computer, actually. Thought about streaming Phasmophobia from my VR headset. Thinking that'd be that'd be legendary. Not even epic. To describe it. But, problem is, I found out my computer had bad processing. See, its graphics card was outdated. So could I stream it on my VR headset? No, because it doesn't match the requirements. Something like that. I tried yesterday. I made an effort, but didn't. Got no dice. So yeah. Oh wow. Do lasers hurt me, people? Good question. Want to find out? They do not. Don't forget, this is Nintendo. They're family friendly. When that and I like, it's an unwritten rule, but no one talks about, but everybody knows. Nintendo takes their family friendly dead serious. I think that's why they have so many villain side stories for their family-friendly characters. They try to corrupt them into horrifying monsters and try to just get out the juicy, gory parts. Because Nintendo is really strict about that. And I guess it's the rebel blood kicking in. I don't know. eShop is weird. So the eShop. Which eShop? The Switch eShop? The Wii U shop? The Wii U eShop? I'm not counting the Switch 2 area shop because that's the same as the Switch eShop from what I've heard. Except they now have more videos. Huh. That's odd. Well then again, my Nintendo is focusing more on building relationships with other industries. Which it's not obvious from the gamer's perspective. When you turn on the business brain, it becomes more obvious. Because let's be real, it's something the gamers are not going to want to admit. Like, when they hear about Nintendo Switch 2 being higher than what they planned, they go into frenzy. And they think Nintendo's being the bad guy because they're raising the prices.
Congratulations!
Ooh, Bioshock has a new design. Fancy. I'm gonna switch back to Sunset. Also, it's almost payout time. Actually, it is payout time. There we go. Now my sister's playing. Okay. But yeah. Like, gamers like to think about playing the games, making the games, and just playing the games and winning the games. They're not thinking about raising a family or what's like on the other side. Which that part honestly kind of disgusts me about YouTube. If I'm going to be honest, kind of a bit disgusted. I think it'd be inevitable for companies to either have to raise their prices or just go for passion and let mobile freemium just dominate the industries. Which I'm willing to pay more money to make to keep one-time purchase games a thing and not have freemium dominate. I don't think a lot of people consider that. Made a bike for Wii Sports Resort? That would be cool. Okay. I was going to do this for last, but I can't find the others, so let's do the dive. Or not. Okay, let's go on through the cedar. I think the cedar is the safer way to enter the volcano. Could be mistaken. Hello. There we go. Oh, we're getting heat struck. There's not a lot of landmarks left. It's possible I missed something in the golfing area, but I don't know how to find the remaining areas. And I think you guys want to see me get the remaining ones. I'll never be a monkey. Anywho, that was awkward. Well, there are a lot more balloons on Plaza. Oh, look! The whale shark has my knee's face on it. Ah, yes. Okay, now I want to find that guide plane. I know it's here somewhere. Wait a second. Is that car a landmark? It is not. Rats. There's not a lot of areas left we haven't explored. Maybe they just resonate and take time. I don't know. Nothing. Interesting. I want to go back to daytime. I want to see if we can get it. We're only missing 6. Now I'll see if I get 1 this run. If I can't get 1, actually, maybe push myself to 2. If I can't get 2, I'll give up for now. Alright, we have Miguel. Want to see if he can take us to somewhere useful. I have faith here. I don't want to see if he can take us to somewhere we haven't explored yet. If this is our easy way out. Wingman is a villain, even though people view him as a hero. Interesting. Killed too many people. Ooh. That's a problem, isn't it? They really have some of the weirdest spots for locations with these landmarks. I think the plan's made clear. I've seen most of them. Not the answer I was hoping to get. Oh wow. He would have... That's a lot of death penalties. Wait, talon block! Ah. And he's going through the tunnel. Been here before. Yeah, lasers don't kill people. They're friendly beings. Heh. I heard the pop. Alright. Let me see the map. See, I first want to check the island, which seems there's 6 points there. Actually, 7 points. 1, 2. Another 6 points, and we got 6 points there. We've got a match. Okay, there. It's apparently a landmark all the way here. The seaplane team, although has a mark to it. Also a landmark over here. 14 is Deserted Island. There's another landmark at the edge of the island. Diving spot. And also got that. We got those as well. Let's see what else I could be. Okay, there's a landmark near the end of the beach.
Excellent.
We are closing in on it, actually. We are closing in. Drifting to that. Okay. Let's see. Landmark 53, seaplane team is actively moving. When I got to the other side of here, should see it. There we go. Try it. God! Alright, let me try from the other side. Think we can get it. This quiet, tranquil spot is one of the most romantic on the island. Let's get to the other side. Unless we can... Actually, no, I'm going to go east and see if I can find... Not east, west. See if I can find the... Plain mud things. Hello, Jackson. Welcome back. Anyway, what else? I've been playing more Cookie Run Kingdom, and there's some strategies I've farmed up. The game has given me boatloads of gems, but I'm using them wisely. The first thing I realized, the best thing to spend your gems on in a game is first the permanent unlocks. The things that are one-time buys that are permanent boosts. In Cookie Run Kingdom, those would consist of the upgrade slots, production slots basically, allowing you to basically you don't have to be as active. Oh, I don't have this one. The basketball court, of course. Another thing I realized, the landmarks. The big things on the UI menus that on the decorations, the things that take up twice as many normal decoration slots, you can only buy those once, but they are worth it. Even if they're expensive, they give you an advantage. So I realized it's a priority to buy all of them. In fact, I realized when you buy enough islands, you get this thing called a Sky Island, which basically stores your statues, so you can basically reap the benefits from all of your landmarks without needing the space to maintain them. Or if you want to maintain your village to a certain theme, and reap the benefits, it's so good. Yeah. I also think to imply this on my Samurai post, but I keep rolling the slots and sometimes I keep winning. I was expecting to get my first legendary, and instead, like on Tuesday, I end up getting a Shadow Milk cookie, which turns out is one of the 5 beasts, which are the rarest cookies in the game. Like, I was hoping I'd get a beast one day, but I didn't actually expect it in my heart. Am I using lasers to pop balloons? It makes it more exciting. Oh, yes. Person named Milk. That's true. Apparently the 5 beasts in Cookie Run Kingdom were once guardians that turned evil. But I also realized if you don't get lucky, the best, safest way to guarantee it is using the chests, or the faithful chests. I mean, I will acknowledge, I only got lucky because I was given the right for 300 draws, and, like, even that, I feel like that may have gotten me a legendary, the Thunder Cookie, I believe, but I don't know. I know for a long time playing Clash Royale, I could not draw a legendary. I had to buy it my dad had to buy an in-app purchase for me to get a legendary card. And then I had to buy another legendary card from the shop. My luck was that bad back then. Meanwhile, in Cookie Run Kingdom, that happened. Of course, my luck today hasn't been that good. Stormbringer cookie. Thank you, of course. That's it. Okay, the only thing left is the Whale Watcher cookie. It's the Whale Watcher cookies, yes. That's what I meant to say. The Speed Quarantine. Wherever you get them. I mean, I don't know, Mew. Maybe the smartest play would be to make an alternate account and just grind it over the summer when you get the chance to, and see if you can get enough draws to get the beast. Because I am flabbergasted. I mean, I am catching up to the Zenko. Yeah, the Sonic guy that showed up on my stream last week. I am catching up to him, and he's level 45. So like, I'm definitely picking up some powerful stuff. Another thing I realized is the adventure modes are also really worth it. Each time you level up, you get jelly hearts, which increases your aura. Not your aura. Basically, you get more health. Each time you level up, you get jellies, which basically allows you to explore more levels. There it is. Gotcha. I know. You're probably thinking... Bro just said aura. I'm mixing up my games, okay? I'm mixing up my games. I was thinking about Horoscope. That was totally it. Not me basically playing Geeps, being surrounded by kids. That's not getting to my head. I promise you that's not it. No need to be suspicious. I tell you that's not it. For a moment I was like, wait a second, isn't Hate a blacklisted board? Wait, he's a moderator. Of course he's approved. You know what? That makes sense. We don't want to have that brain rot coming here now, do we? Actually, yeah, we do not. We want to treat the people like actual human beings. we do not want to regress into that, where we basically farm the meat and their cattle. Can you really say the meat and their cattle? Oh my god, I'm smiling too hard. I'm omning it. What the heck? Oh my. Yeah. When I first heard goon, I had no idea what it means. When I looked up what goon means, yeah, I have mixed current reactions. Hello, CPU. Welcome. You almost missed this. Good you arrived. Yeah. I still got at least half an hour. And I just got the last of the remaining landmarks. So now let me pop some balloons for satisfaction. Ooh. How's it been? Oh, God. I might be relieved that the people at college aren't like that. Most of the time. There was a time when one of my classmates at the club, made a mod for Friday Night Funkin' or something like that, and used a Lava Chicken song. I found that kind of funny. But I feel like the Lava Chicken song is only funny best when used in the situation. And that I mean by cooking the chicken with lava. But then again, recreating it the sequels aren't usually as good as the original. It's not a mainstream mod. I think it's I believe it's a private build. Although I could check if they have posted on itch. I could check. But from what I heard, I believe it's a private independent loan. I mean, I have to get it personally and then send it to you personally if you were to check it out. Which, personally, I would be more going towards than at commercially mods. So that's a much better way and more economy safe. But for efficiencies, I know that's not convenient. Oh! Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. I could do that. I realized that. Oh my god. Now I'm having pains in my head. I'm having an existential crisis. I mean, I could still do it. I was thinking about streaming Mario's Madness. I was thinking about doing it this week. I completely forgot about that.
Congratulations!
Ooh, vacation house. That is so cool. Yes. For those who don't know, Mario's Madness is the Friday Night Funkin' mod, basically where you basically go up against Mario and all different sorts of Eldritch Mario. Okay, there's many different standards, but I think we've not pushed ourselves hard enough. Let's relax to a game of classic bowling. Because I realize how immersive this is. I played the original game back in 2021. But yeah, you're right. It's best to play the original game for mods because the mods are definitely a step up. Alright. Hold on. I gotta step back. I'm gonna swing my controller. Yeah, I did up there a lot. Wait a second. Whoopsie! Let me put my phone to rest. I usually put my phone down when bowling. Oh, come on! I was doing so good before! Wait a second. Am I on the tutorial? Oh, come on! I'm throwing. Ugh. I call backseat. I call backseat. I still call backseat on that. Apparently, you're not supposed to let go of the B button.
Good pickup.
Not need your notification screen. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm also kind of impressed. Oh, I got a double yesterday. Might be my arm getting sore. Breathe in, breathe out's a solid reason. Wow. This is getting funny. Really funny. You know what? I'm gonna pull over. Do it. Just give me the strike already. Maybe I'm swinging too hard. Maybe I'm just swinging too hard. That could be it, actually. You know, that was a bit better for what it was worth. Come on, hit, connect, connect, connect. Yes!
Good pickup.
There. No, that was a bad shot. I should not have done that, actually. I don't know, fair. That was solid. Yes! Finally! What is up with this game? What is up with this? And got her. Well, at least I tried. My arm's tired, clearly. But I still gotta put it through. Yeah, as you saw, I got 164 yesterday. That was totally me. Okay, what else? I learned this dog. I learned about this game. This is the game where that got me out in the tournament. Gonna go with manual. Apparently, you're supposed to get immersed in it. So you press B to take the frisbee. And you basically go fetch. Okay, that's probably an orange. No blue. So yeah. The controls are impressive, but also not easy. That's an orange. So now I'm going to shut up and try to get it in the hole. Come on, boy. Oh. You could get us. No, 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 no! They really do look cute. I think another cool thing is that each dog's a different color. Yeah, you see, I can do a lot of these shots. Let me restart that. Okay, so that's why we practice. That's why we practice. Oh boy. Well, that's much higher. And we went over. Rats! Alright, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
Excellent.
Come on, be a good boy. Fetch it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're getting scores. We're hitting the ball. Oh, that's going to miss the mark. And then the internet's making a meme about Grunt and how powerful he is. Oh boy. Well, he is a primordial caveman, so what can I expect? Oh, that's satisfying.
Nice throw.
Solid hit. Alright. Come on, come down, come down. Oh! I guess I got the balloon. Oh, that was so missed. Just relax and throw. At least John jumped it. Such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes, he is. Okay. Suppose I'm being a little bit rash now.
Congratulations.
We all can't be good at Frisbee, can we? So let's go for the good old classic. It all comes down to that. Good classic duel. But first off, want a little nostalgia boost. I could bring out multiple controllers, but save that for another time. My parents want to go to sleep soon, and so am I. What is that reflex? My strategy for this is I'm going to put it at the center and tilt and swing in the direction I see. Putting it at the center should result in a default of reacting a certain way. And 0. Okay, now I feel good on a champ. Let's go down the challenge. And you know what I mean? We're doing the game. Apparently, I think I've done the first two before. I'm gonna go win. But let's do this. Samurai Cider. Beach at high noon. I believe the orange ones are a threat. Oh, he actually got me. Crud. The green ones can hit you, then what's the difference between the orange ones? Well, at least that one didn't take long at all. Let's keep it up. Mount at dusk. I guess the orange ones have the ability to defend while the green ones don't. Should be showing up soon. I see it. It's no damage. Let's see. Forest at midnight. We going. Need patience and focus. That's the main thing to it. Time for the ruins. Oh, fun again. Challenge. I think I see the boss. And I saw the boss. Didn't even have to target it. Not even I'm the real boss. These are easy. Let's keep it up. We don't have to swing him hard. Oh, I can literally play it. Well, I can literally play it episode 4 style. Oh, Star Wars episode 4. Hey, growing up, I remember putting so much energy into this game. This whole time, I didn't have to do that. Okay, I take it back. I take it back now. See the boss. Swept under the rug. I'm on a roll. I think we do the other three. I think we do it. Time for the quest. Glitching sound? You might be right. Who knows what common retro effects companies use for sound? There's some for free commercial. For one, I know the alarm is a commonly used alarm sound effect. I heard.
Oh, they're going for harmonics again now. They're really tough on amplifying the pressure. It's a hard question. Did you know it? Not all files can be fought. Okay, so good. Name growing up. Why I'm just using the formula. Opposite sides, like opposite subtract. That rule applies in this game. Basically, you can use a saber to defend yourself by pressing the B button and go in defense mode, but it only works effectively if the direction of the sword opposes the direction of which the sword comes to attack you. Meaning, when an opponent is defending, if you basically slice in the line of which the sword is defending, you break through the defense. When you understand that formula, it becomes pretty simple. When you wobble, your opponent's likely to use counter strike. And they should. When you wobble, you can also go back. Your ability to switch into defense mode is quicker than you may realize. That hurts. They cancel it? Actually, good question. I give it some time. If no one watches after like an hour in, if I see that no one's been watching for like an hour in, then I cancel it actually. Got a triple boss to finish things off. Impressive for them. Really. Why even that could stop me? Because I am the true boss.
Congratulations!
Not technically they're bonus stages. We have reverse. I'm not doing that though. Oh, that was nice. I love this game I love this mode growing up. What else? That involves a nunchuck, which I could use. You know what? I haven't done this in a while. A roadway race. Yeah, you really need a nunchuck to play some big games, including Mario Galaxy. I don't think I've ever really done this, but we can try that for another day. That also requires a nunchuck. Remember, this requires adrenaline growing up. So I'm gonna try this out. 1-stage race. I'm guessing it goes to 3-stage and 5-stage. Or maybe 6-stage. Normally I play this game for not as long. Are we having fun or what? Gubby. 2 Roblox. Interesting. Alright. 30th place. Goes to race all the way to the top. Save energy by drafting behind cyclists. I believe you have to rehydrate if you run out of parts. So if I use my last heart, this happens. There I go. Take care, Mew Mew. You're not to fall to the lake. We got some hollow people. Wow.
did it! Yeah. Right in the clutch moment.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, I want to try this out. Slalom course. So you have to put it together. Well, this kind of looks fun. So it's like you really are rising your own thing. Neat. Oh no. Ah, my clumsiness. Well, that was a nice effort. My arms are kind of getting beat, though. Playing all the Yeeps games are definitely wearing them out. If only there was something relaxing here. Fortunately, most games require you to take turns to relax. So there's always back. Let's take off so much for watching the stream. Now I'm gonna rest and decompress. Well, hello, Lori. Welcome. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up, but at least you get this. I want to thank you all so much for watching this stream, and I'll see you all next time. And good thing these streams can be replayed. Fortunately, I'm about to wrap things up, but I appreciate you typing in the chat. I might come back to this again sometime later.